The autumn 2023, there was a Hyosung Sense on Tradera, which is a Swedish auction site. I thought a new type of scooter might be interesting content on my YouTube channel, so if the price was cheap enough, I might go for it. The ad said it has been standing for 4 years, that it wouldn't run, it would start but it wouldn't run right. It said also new battery and that the tires were fresh. The seller said he didn't know much about it. Turned out I won it. It was in a close by town in Surahammar, so I took the Starlet and
so I'm heading in.
Go pick it up.
Pick up the Hyosung here in Surahammar. Let's see how it goes. So I'm in Surahammar, and it's the first time I'm picking up a Morini. Let's see what this is all about. So I'm getting close and pretty exciting to see what I've bought. Looks pretty good on the pictures. So I just got some help lifting it in. Here it is. So it's brand new tires, almost. I have no fuel in here, so I didn't have to empty that. But there's no backpack that was missing. This looks funny already. Said it had been running it in the summer, but it was running bad. So we got no leaks either. There's little oil left. The tank was empty. So I think it was a bit bummed that I got it so cheap. They wanted more. So here we are. It's fully packed. I'm cramped in. Can hardly move down here. It's really tight. So it's cramped out in here. Fully packed. Mileage is about 15,000 kilometers. It's out of the car and back home. Let's take a first look, first impressions. The guy said that it was a new battery. He bought it this summer. And he did try to start it with the ignition on, but nothing happened. It's completely dead. So he excused himself with it. Maybe the battery is not connected. But it is connected, so the battery is probably toast. Gonna put that on charger and see if I can get something out of it. We got the carburetor there. It looks like almost the same type as the Honda Dio or something, or the Kymco ZX that I've done videos on previously. And we can see we got some hoses there. It goes to the fuel filter, but it's not connected. So yeah, let's have a check there. The petcock valve is not used, so it connected it directly here to the carburetor. Yeah, probably. We got pretty much surface rust. It's been going in the winter, of course, with salty roads. What else we got? This should be the backlight, rear light, and perhaps turning signals. It's lacking. Maybe this is the left turning circle. It's turning signal. So we got an engine number there. We got oil level here. Missing this part. Probably should be something here. We got a big hole down there to the ignition spark. Get no fuel down there. So you wonder why? We even got the, I haven't seen that on a bike before. So this is supposed to be a light. I don't know when it's going on, if it's only on ignition or what. Yeah, this looks like it's not been stolen. That's good. We got, let's see if we can. 14,678 kilometers. Get some missing sideboards. This is loose. This is a special battery, he told me. Couldn't fit a normal one. So it should be this type. What about the brakes? He said this might be new, but you can feel it's got a lot of surface scratches, so I don't think so. Everything looks a bit winterized with salt and so on. The tires were pretty new, and you can tell that they're pretty new. They've gone a couple of 1,000 kilometers, maybe 3,000 kilometers. Still got some of this, so maybe less, or doesn't take the curves very hard. Yeah. Got a broken brake here. Get the speedometer cable, looks okay. This looks good, pretty good. A bit bad up. Bit rust on there. See if you can see it. Yeah, but it's pretty good. See this side. Yeah, looks pretty good. Doesn't leak oil. So pretty rusty, but nothing. I'm gonna oil up the bolts. And we have a starting engine. Where is it? Can't find it. So here we have the starting engine. The back tire is fresh also. Missing some bolts there. Got the oil pump there. This is the oil pump. We get this. It's the fuel filter. They don't have a fuel filter. They don't use it. That's too bad. No wonder they get a lot of crap in it. Probably make it run worse. Isn't this a bit odd? Maybe should be vacuum here. There. Is it a hole? Maybe not. Maybe it should be like that. I don't know why they do this. It might be a hole there. we might have something there. Otherwise, bolts looks pretty fresh. What about the pin inside here? Got some oil there. Maybe we got some oil leak. And the oil seals here somewhere, maybe. Again, here we have the starter engine. I was wondering where that was located. It's been dripping oil here. So, might be oil seal, something like that. We'll see. I'll open this up later on. Get some bolts missing here. Maybe it's one of these. I got this with him. He was saying that he paid a lot of money for this. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. But yeah, got this. Hyosung should be here, I think. It's a handle for the passenger or something. So we got pretty bad access to the engine. I believe you have to. This is steel, so it's part of the frame. It's welded here. So I guess you have to remove the engine, whole engine here to work on it. So I might just have to do that. This is a bit of odd screw. What does it do? Let's see if this is a new battery or if this means that it's totally out. So it isn't totally out. No, it's got some power. Strange that so it got some voltage. But why is it completely dead? The fuse looks okay. Just have to measure it to be certain. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 that's not good. We got an exclamation mark on the battery. That probably means that the battery is toast. So much for new, fresh battery in the ad. These are the types you get. Let's give it another try. Maybe just temporary. It's flashing. Flashing on empty. Let's try the recon. But I've never saved any battery with the recon. It doesn't work. Doesn't look good. So the guy was complaining about he had bought a new battery and it almost cost as much as he got paid for the scooter and so on, blah blah blah. But that's the way it is. These don't last long, especially if you don't charge them and keep them charged up. A lead acid should always be fully charged, preferably. Never let it down below 12 volts. How to replace gear oil in this. This is kind of Hyosung Sense, but it's the same, I believe, in Suzuki AE50 and Suzuki Address and Sophia and so on. Gonna start with removing the kickstart lever, and then we're gonna remove the sideboard here. I don't think we have to remove the airbox. This is plastic. Looks like we've got the drain plug there and the filler plug here. I'm not sure. Might be another place to drain. But I think this is filler. I'm gonna clean it up a bit. Maybe remove this and see what we got. We got some Mitsubishi dry belt there. 3 bolts, as far as I know. And a guiding pin there. Oops. Keep track of them. This is longer, looks like. So it looks pretty fresh. There's some crack in the dry belt there. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Just gonna clean it out a bit and then we'll see what to do about the gear oil. Is that the draining plug? Probably. I can't find any other for now. So this must be the filling plug. And then this is the drain, of course. So just gonna start it. Let's see if it comes pouring here. We can stick this in. Starts coming slowly. This would take too long. Starts dripping. Should be, according to the manual, 10W40. So normal, sort of normal engine. 4-stroke engine oil. So I'll just drain it and we'll look at the oil later. Starting to get some bubble. So I'm leaning the bike, but it's starting to get empty. This is how the oil looks. Yeah, it's time, but it doesn't look super bad. Smelling it, I don't know if it's engine oil or gear oil. But I think it's more like engine oil. So this should be about 90 milliliter. And I think it is because this is sort of like 5 deciliter. The whole. So yeah. I was a bit unsure about this one, so I got reading the manual, and this turns out to be the oil, the level. This is not the drain bolt. This is the level. So this is how much it's overfilled almost. I did bend it a bit, so this is way too much. So I found the other one. I'll show you where the oil drain is. We're on the other side of the scooter, and looky. Here we have it, the drain plug. Hiding. Yeah, that's where it is. So I'll unscrew that one. It's 12 millimeter, and we'll go from there. To get that one out, I think you have to remove that one, otherwise it will touch it. It did when I tried to remove it, so have to undo that 10 millimeter bolt also. First that one, the lower one, and then the upper one, which is the oil drain plug. Now that bolt is out. So the bolt is out and it's been draining, and this is how much it was. So it's been a bit overfilled, not too much, but still. And when you look at the bolts, you see there's plenty of metal filings there. So I just put this side here, and this is what we got. See, lots of metal. So yeah, But it's been 15,000 kilometers at least if the speedometer is working, so I guess you could expect some wear and tear. Don't know if you can see it, but it's plenty of metal filings in there. I'm emptying out over here to this bottle where the rest is. I'm gonna give it this one, 10W40, that's what the manual says. Yeah, it's not normal gear oil, it's motor oil, but that's what the manual says, and I guess they know best. So I'm gonna pour a bit here into his, and then I'm gonna suck it up with that. So put almost 120 millimeters in that one. And then we got a reading here also. So I believe 90 millimeters it should be. So I'm gonna push that in, and then push it in the bike, in the gear oil. Let's remove this cap. And then we have the new oil. So we got almost 90. Can't get any more in, so some better lighting perhaps. It's almost in. Couple of millimeters extra. So now it should be pouring in the overflow window. Let's see the overflow bolt. Just might have to have this ready. This one. It will probably overflow. Yep. Yeah, so I pulled it in, and this is what I got left from about 120. We're now down to, this is like 30 or something. So that's 90 millimeters inside. It will just overflow just a tiny bit. If you open this right now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna lock it. Yeah, not too tight, it's aluminium. And put this one back. Let's give you some light. Just have to press it in. Yeah. There we go. That's the gear oil change.
Can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie.